My name is Carlos Antonio de Bourbon Montenegro, and I am a candidate for the position of mayor in the city of Hawthorne. During my campaign, I decided to do something different while trying to canvass for voters. I formed a nonprofit organization called Homeless Voters Matter. And in that process of that, it's a nonprofit in California, we have been able to literally walk the streets and canvass it, and we have been able to register hundreds and thousands of voters for the election, not just for the main election, but also for my election in the city of Hawthorne. But some of the election documents, like the registration, it's not going to be voting for Hawthorne, it will be voting for other cities. So how does one do so? We have been able to get the permission from the state to give them these applications for voter registration, and we walk and canvass the streets in homeless communities, in places that homeless would normally be. During the night they would be in parks. Today we're here in Lafayette Park, in the center of Los Angeles, near MacArthur's Park. It was considered a very highly dangerous area, neighborhood as such, not too long ago, and it's moving into more of a upper middle class neighborhood with lots of condos and $1 million condos being built here and lofts, etc. But today I want to tell you that I feel totally safe here. I'm a resident of LA County and in the city of Hawthorne. I was raised here in Los Angeles. I'm African American, and I've had the experience of having to deal with the homeless in our cities, and have been homeless myself at one time. So I'm trying to give back to the homeless community because their votes do count also. People sometimes overlook this population based on the fact that they don't have a home. So what I decided to do, and got permission from the state registrar's office, was to give them addresses where they would be able to receive their mail, which would be street addresses, and then we went and canvassed with a group of people in various locations to register the homeless voters. Now, what happens is that the ballots will come to those locations. We have a system where we're able to alert these individuals. Most of them do have cell phones or government phones. If not, we have alternative phones to get a hold of them. We only have about 30 days left, really 31 days for the election, which is so important for this country and also for myself in the city of Hawthorne. So let's go today, and we're going to talk with some of the people that are homeless and to see what kind of result we get today and what do they think and about the election and how it would affect them. Hi, my name is Carlos Montenegro. I'm a candidate for mayor of Hawthorne. Have you registered to vote yet? What's that? Oh, okay. Who do you think is going to win in the election this year? Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. Is there anybody else? Well, we just saw right here, we asked somebody that was homeless about voting, and immediately they said that they have a felony and they're not able to vote. I think the system here in the United States must change to include everybody. If an individual has gone to jail and they've done their time, there's no reason that we have to keep beating them and also punishing them by calling them ex-con and also eliminating them from the electoral process of voting. All Americans should be able to vote regardless of their socioeconomic class, their race, their color, or their past experience with the law. We know in the jail that 25% of the population, statistics say, are there by mistake. The system's overrun with problems, and that is something that our country needs to address in the system, which creates people that have an animosity when they get out, and now we just kick them out of the electoral process where those people could say, hey, something happened to me, I wasn't guilty, I'm out now, so I want to change the process right here, and I would like to change it by voting a certain way or a certain party. That's to me, that's unacceptable, but in that one day we're going to change that. So let's go as we follow some more. Today we're here in downtown Los Angeles, which is home to thousands and thousands of homeless individuals here, and we're going to go in Skid Row and we're going to talk to some of these homeless individuals to see if they have not registered to vote, and if they have not registered to vote, to see if they'll allow us to register them, maybe hear a couple of stories, possibly, and find out what's going to happen in this election.
I'll be glad to help you out.
All right, thank you.
I know all about political campaigning, and I'll tell you a little secret.
What's that?
I'm a protege of Marion Barry.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, so you know, Marion Barry is one of the greatest political scientists in the world, because I mean, he taught us the GOTV.
Yes.
We could predict the outcome of the vote, you know what I'm saying, weeks before it happened.
Yes.
Yeah, based on the formula of, you know, that you use on phone bank.
Yes.
And door-to-door canvassing.
Well, I'm so glad to meet you. What is your first name again?
My name is Brian.
You're a smart person, and I would like to come back and talk with you. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
My name is again Carter. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You have a great day.
What people don't understand is that many of these people were professors, very smart, like we met Brian Cook right here, and they're always very interesting. I love their stories, and if I can do something to help them in America, I'm going to do it. Welcome to America. Who's going to win?
You gonna win.
That's right. Thank you very much, brothers.
What made you want to run?
I was, yeah, right there. What happened was I was in a situation where my family were being harassed by some hate crimes by a white supremacist group brother in Hawthorne.
Yeah.
And the police were involved in it, and they burned my factory down that I had, and they never investigated, and they didn't pay us our money. So they put us in the regular, the minority conspiracy. So my parents, they started doing harassing at my parents' house, and my father was 90 years old, and they watched them throw dynamite at our house while he died. And so it's a group of individuals that were related to police, like a group of gang members that were white supremacists. And so there were some police members that were involved. And so I decided I became homeless, and then I became okay. And I'm a writer too, I write books. And so I decided, like, you know what, if I'm going to do this. I'm 53 years old. I owe it to my community. I'm from West African. And I went to, yes, I am from Cape Verde Islands, West African. So you know where that's at. So this is for my people. This is for all of us here, for the future. So,
well, who's your people? Everybody should be there.
Everybody, right? We're all Americans, right?
That's what
and everything for equality. You're going to see me back here after the election.
I never seen you over here. That's why I asked you.
Oh yeah, I usually come down here shopping and some things like that, but I haven't been here for the election. Okay. But I'm going to be right back here after the election.
Well, after elect you, man, you got to show some patience.
Oh, thank you so much.
Tell me, I'm asking who you are.
I'm going to write my name down here and my number, okay?
Tell me, you got an office where you at?
Yeah, I'm going to have an office. I do have an office. I do have it called the Lafayette Park Project.
Okay.
I run a gang project, for gangs, rehabilitation.
I used to be right there on Crenshaw where the borderline between Hawthorne and Landale.
Okay. So you come back. You're gonna move back to my neighborhood once we win, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna take care. Look at there's my name right there, and that's right there. And then I have the.
I'm good in the neighborhood. I'm in. Take his name.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll be back. Many of them, they are afraid to even give you their information for obvious reasons. They've been duped. They've been taken advantage of. The police have hurt them, harmed them, violated their rights. And no one wants to hear their stories. Thank you for joining me today on our show today, and I hope to see you again soon.